Hello. Wait, hold on. Not that I think it matters for this stream, but I am in the wrong Discord, I believe. That I am. Switch accounts. Badoink. So, Chapter 5 trailer just came out. I have thoughts. Some good, some bad. I guess we should probably go through that real quick. I'll pull that up. Alright, here's hoping Mob Games doesn't use copyrighted music. So, few things. First off, Prototype steps on Huggy, and Huggy is very gelatinous. Yeah, Prototype just doing his normal, Prototype stuff. Yada yada. It's my first stream, welcome. So, like, this is like the lab, I guess. This place looks cool. They're doing their normal, very kind of janky-looking Poppy trailer panning shot where the hands just kind of slide from one side to another. They do this every trailer to, like, set an establishing shot, and it always looks kind of weird because it's just some dickhead with a mouse just trying to move it smoothly, and I think it's very funny. Go watch every Poppy trailer, and you won't be able to unsee the first shot of the player just, like, panning the hands to one side and how kind of weird it looks. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Sir Poops-a-Lot became a big boy. We have another massive room whose purpose is unknown. We have what looks like more complicated puzzles. We have Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin. Here's our... Oh, wait, I didn't even notice. This is a new hand. Is this the yellow hand? Yeah. But it's not really yellow. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so you were the one who was shown in that one... Oh, why is Baby Longlegs here? Baby Longlegs is here just to ask if you have games on your phone. Hold on, I require this as a screenshot. That is my new favorite image I've ever seen. I don't know how I feel about you. Like, the hair as an attack is sick, but I don't know. I don't really like your body. You are, like, kind of a Miss Delight-esque thing. Like, it's a human.
But everyone has weakness. This is our chance.
And then, okay, so this is the thing that's been teased for a while. I don't know what it is. Is this the Jester? What is this thing? Hold on. Like... Inside Out toy? Okay. There's also a lot of plants. I don't know what's happening here. I literally just beat the Resident Evil 4 remake yesterday. And this looks like the thing you shoot a rocket launcher into to kill Sadler. Which is really funny. They're in jail. They're not showing half of Kissy's face. They're not showing the half that was destroyed, which I think is very interesting. Either they, just don't want to distract in the trailer, or, I don't know, maybe someone fixed Kissy. But I guess Kissy, yet again, doesn't die. Alright, there's the hair thing. Alright, this is the thing I'm interested in. So we have the return of, like, pulling up, like in Chapter 2. The physics look better. Like, that looks more physics-based, and then here he is. The boy. So, this shot tells me that Huggy's gonna actually be a roaming threat. Which I don't love, I'll be honest. Mainly because mob games have proven themselves to not be good at roaming threats. I still wake up in a cold sweat after the Yarnaby incident of 2025. So, not thrilled about roaming threat. I hope we get a rematch Huggy Chase, and I hope it's actually good. There's a shot in this that looks like a Huggy Chase. Yeah, what the fuck are you? Like, what is that thing? Also, you're tiny. Wait, hold on. How? Little baby has come out to play. Yeah, okay, so this looks like Huggy Chase. What do you mean Yarnaby was only unplayably bad? Yeah, but it's just, like, none of the sections that have, like, truly roaming threats in Poppy I think are fun. I just don't. I don't think they're very good. I prefer Poppy being the chase game. It's also really weird cutting between the new toys and Huggy. Like, we go from her, who, this doesn't look like a Poppy toy, to Huggy Wuggy. It's really funny contrast to me. And then the prototype, you know, ASMR's a case. And then I guess this is meant to be our first look at his face, but, you know, broken glass, so we don't really see it. But I'm assuming that this shot means that we are going to get a look at the prototype this chapter. Like, full-on design reveal. If we don't, then that's weird, because they've shown off so much of it in the trailers at this point that if we don't actually get a look at his face, I'll laugh so hard. And, yep, it comes out in a week. So, yeah. Will there be a chapter 6? I don't know. That is... I imagine that there will be a chapter 6. Whether or not chapter 6 is going to be the start of the next story, because let's be honest, they're milking Poppy as long as there is money in Poppy. That's what you do when you have a hit franchise, is you don't stop. What was the full trailer like? I missed it. Well, it came out like half an hour ago. You could go watch it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about some of the new stuff shown. Where's Boxy Boo? Yeah, they're gonna keep making chapters until they finally solve the Boxy Boo lore. Oh, they've updated the launcher. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's weird. All 5 of them together. I mean, I guess. Makes sense. They've updated the launcher, though. That's sick. Alright. We were on chapter 3. Can we play it, though? No, we cannot. They've added the buttons so that when the game comes out. So at the end of last stream, we were talking about PW. I said the Preston's last name was Weston. I don't know why. I think I was getting the rhyming scheme of names mixed up with Devin Weston from GTA 5. Too long didn't read. Preston W doesn't have it confirmed on what the W stands for. Okay. I mean, I hope it's Preston Weston, because that'd be the dumbest thing ever. Oh, they've updated all of the chapters. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I thought that menu looked... Hold on. Okay. Real quick. This is my favorite thing about Poppy, where I can say this unironically. Yeah, they added achievements. Fuck. Why did I do this 2 days ago? They finally added achievements. Shit. Chat. Okay, we're gonna go replay chapter 1 real quick. Fuck. God God damn it! Alright, so they've actually updated all of the chapters this time. Yeah, they've updated all these menus and shit. Alright, we're gonna go replay chapter 1 real quick. I'm gonna turn the brightness up just a tad so we can, you know, hopefully get some of that ambiance that I like. I'm not gonna do chapter 2 right now. I do want to get all the achievements, though, because I think it'd be funny. Okay, I've already watched this cutscene. Fuck off, Poppy Man. Alright, here we are. God, can you believe it? It's chapter 1. It's like we've done this 2 days ago. Green, pink, yellow, red. Holy shit, I did it. I'm so good at the puzzle. We put a VHS in. We skipped the VHS. Wait, does this mean RTXGI is dead? Maybe. I finally have a computer powerful enough to run Poppy Chapter 2 RTXGI, and then they kill it. Hold on, I need to grab my purple Doritos for this amazing entertainment. The amazing entertainment of the same game we played 2 days ago, just again. Shut up, Lath! I know! I can't believe they actually added achievements 2 days after. I'm so mad. Oh, we're gonna have to stream chapter 2 again, because I want to get all achievements. Huggy! Alright, so apparently there's an achievement for hitting this button. Based on how mad you look in chapter 5? Hey, we got an achievement! Your friend Huggy! Alright. That is our first achievement. I imagine all the achievements are the same in, like, the console versions. So. Give me the key. Thank you. Love you. See you in chapter 5. Also, according to the merchandise, the purple hair girl's name is called Lily. They already have merch of her. Why am I not surprised? Hey, this door actually falls off now. I literally said that 2 days ago that that door doesn't work. So they did do some bug fixes too. Alright. Cool. I wonder if chapter 2 will be less buggy-wuggy now. Why have I already forgotten how to play this game? Watch them add, like, a secret jump scare just to fuck with me. Hi, Huggy. Stairway to Hell. Buggy Wuggy is an amazing name. Why, thank you. I think that was the name of a skin in Project. I think we're, like, rich or someone important like that, who the toys wouldn't really kill. Well, we know from the book that more than likely we are PW. So we're not rich. Alright, now we have to play the fun game of does Ben remember where the VHS is? It's over here, right? Haha. Can I get this green battery through this shelf? Come on. Fuck. No, I can't. I'm not skilled. I'm a failure. I'm a failure of the playtime. We know PW is dead. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be Preston, does it? Like, it would make sense, but it's not necessarily confirmed that it is Preston, I think. Oh, PW is dead? Oh. I don't care about ARG spoilers. I do kind of want to know. Also, could we talk about this baby head? That's not a doll. Someone just decapitated a baby and slapped him on that conveyor belt. That's truly a tragedy. It is confirmed that he is PW? Okay. So I guess PW and us just have the same birthday. Why is this door not opening? There we go. That's odd. There are also the letters in chapter 2's slide. Doesn't necessarily mean that that is our slide, but, like, it could be. Was turned into a Cat-Bee amalgamation. Okay, I did see that video. So I guess... Okay, so that is the man. Hi, we still have the best chapter? No, we went back to chapter 1 because they actually added achievements this time. Hi, dumbass. Did I get all the batteries? No, I didn't get the red one. I didn't think I did. Well, where's the red one? Why have I gotten so much worse at this game in the last 2 days? What is happening? What is happening to my brain? Where's the red battery? They literally glow. How did I miss this? Aha. Badoink. Yeah, the book isn't really about anything. It's more of like a log book, I think. I haven't actually, like, I don't own it. I just... Game theory. Alright, red spanker. I'm currently watching you while doing my math homework. Remember that if you take every equation and times it by 1, you get the same answer. And so you can use that if they're asking you to write an equation that gives the same answer. Alright, red spanker. How are games running on the new PC? I ran Resident Evil 4, like, pretty much fully maxed out at 1440p, and it was running at consistently 120 frames a second. That helps me so much, thanks. I live to please. Fun fact, it took literally millions of people to die for me to pass grade 9 math. I mean, Poppy specifically. I mean, if you look at the top right corner of your screen, I'm currently running chapter 1 at 41 frames per second. Yeah, in grade 9, I was mercy passed out of it because COVID hit. When COVID hit, all grades that were below 50 were raised to 50 and they couldn't go lower. So it took millions of people to die for me to pass grade 9 math. I am that useless at math. I'm running this game at 664 frames a second currently. My god. The 5070 Ti is terrible value and really not an interesting graphics card, but you can't argue with the results. And now you're a streamer, checks out. Hey, I was good at history. I was like the best in my class at history. I was so good at history that I genuinely never studied because I just knew everything. I just remembered it all from the class because I loved history so much. I have fucking sprint toggle on. Why? That's why all the controls have felt weird today. Tell me the entire Canadian timeline. Several thousand years ago, people arrived in North America. It used to be believed... Okay, this is not the timeline of Canada, but something about, like, ancient history that has fucked with my head for ages. And it is still one of the most wild facts about Earth history to me. Did you guys know that the last woolly mammoth went extinct and died while the pyramids of Egypt existed? Because, like, we all think of, like, the mammoths going extinct 10,000 years ago, at the end of what people call the last ice age, even though we actually, like, are still in an ice age. We're in a interglacial period right now. But mammoths didn't go extinct until 5,000 years later, and the pyramids of Egypt existed at the same time as woolly mammoths, which is one of the most insane things in the world to me. It was like one island off the outcoast of, like, Russia. And there were still mammoths on it up until 5,000 years ago, which is one of the most insane things ever to me. And now I can say this is educational. I mean, I know a decent amount about, like, ancient history like that, because I was the dinosaur kid. I have played ZA. Go shiny hunt an Excadrill. Because, God, if you don't have an Excadrill on your team, what are you doing? Get the murder mole. Does that mean we'll get an Ice Age movie that takes place inside a pyramid? I'm now just imagining a woolly mammoth in a pyramid. I know all of Henry the Wive's names because I was a theater kid at heart. That's cool. Like, this one's fairly well known, but do you guys know how they determined that it was a meteor strike, that killed the dinosaurs? What is it called? Chicxulub impact? Yeah. So, there's a crater off the Gulf of Mexico, which is one of the pieces of evidence. But one of the most insane things, yeah, Larceny's onto it. There is a black mat layer that pretty much surrounds the entire Earth. So if you dig down, eventually you will find a line in the rock. Like a thin line. And that is where the ash that choked out... Oh, I got a achievement for getting a friend. That choked out the world. That is where the ash from that meteor covered the Earth and then got covered by rock. It is one of the most insane things ever, and it's pretty much over the entire world. And you can date that layer by looking at, like, the layers of rock and knowing how old each of them are, and that layer dates to around 66 to 65 million years ago. It's one of the most insane things. It's so cool. Hi, Huggy. I thought I came here for Poppy Playtime, but now I learn history. That's a win-win situation. Yeah, I do, but, like, they used to not work, and so I just crouch because habit. Yeah, I mean, dinosaurs evolved. That's why we have birds. Guess what our next history subject is? I know Germany is pretty good about teaching their own history, but... yeah. I kind of assume... Why am I stuck? We're not gonna start that conversation today, I learned. See you in chapter 5. You look so weird in the vents. Whee! Get fucked! Get your ass! No, I'm not gonna say that. I didn't mean it like that. Escape from Huggy Wuggy. I should have gotten that achievement years ago. Also, okay. I'm gonna point you to a mini Minuteman video, because he'll do this in much better justice than I ever could. Hello, TV. This should be an achievement for all VHSs.
Final log.
Oh, shut up. I listened to this 2 days ago. I forgot to put one of them in. Fuck! Anyways. So, what's the date on, humans coming to North America? It's like 20,000 years ago or something. But there is a site known as the Cerruti Mastodon, which is what looks to be a mastodon kill site. Pretty much, you know, hunters killed a mastodon and ate it. But the insane thing about this is this site dates back to around 150,000 years ago. And this site is in North America. The funny thing about that is that the way people came to North America is the land bridge between Russia and Alaska. Because when the Ice Age happened, a lot of the water was frozen, and so ground levels were lower. And so there was a bridge there. Or no, it was an ice bridge. Yeah, what am I talking about? It was an ice bridge connecting the two. The funny thing about that is this bridge was open 20,000 years ago, but it was also open 150,000 years ago. And so there is some evidence to suggest that people came across into North America and then the ice bridge closed behind them. And then they went extinct. And then people came 20,000 years ago, which is just insane to think about. Imagine being the first person on a continent. God, fuck you, Larceny. I see Larceny is also a Mini Minuteman fan. That's Source Philip Zima. I never thought I would read those words in my chat, but I'm so happy about it. That's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Go watch Mini Minuteman if you want to Google debunkers. I love you all. I love you all. Oh, you've all made me so happy today. All right. Doesn't chapter 1 have? Yeah. I'm gonna. So what tape didn't I put in? First person on a continent, you see Huggy Wuggy. Okay. Do we want to replay chapter 3, or do we want our goal to be all achievements? I didn't put the rich tape in? God damn it! All achievements? Well, I kind of want to restart chapter 3 anyways. Okay, so before we go back to, like, before I replay chapter 1 again, I just want to see if I could just grab this tape and put it in, and if the game will still count it. We 100% all chapters? That's kind of what I wanted to do as well. Alright, so will this count? It will! Alright, so I believe that is every achievement in chapter 1. Yes. That is all the achievements in Poppy chapter 1. Okay. So, it is now time for chapter 2. God damn it. I guess I'll have to edit stream info. They actually added I guess I'll just set it to chapter... I'll set it to chapter 2. It's Mommy's trailer model. I know, it's really funny. Yeah, but we holy shit, it's actually... We actually have chapter 2 in, like, new way. I said that weird. This is the Unreal 5 chapter 2, I think. Motion blur off. Sprint controls hold. Okay. So, fun fact, sharks are older than trees. They are. How do you get your PC background to move? An app called Wallpaper Engine on Steam. It's like $5. And yeah. Okay, so they don't take your save data, which I could imagine for some being kind of annoying. We watched this 2 days ago. Ben, I don't have $5. That's an issue, not an ish me. Alright. Okay, so... Why does it look like ass? Hold on. I turned off film grain. Am I insane? Or does this look like shit? That's still film grain. Don't tell me. Don't fucking tell me we're back to this. Where the chapter 2 settings aren't applying. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Chapter 2. Settings. Wait, hold on, they've actually just added the flashlight properly, so you don't just randomly get the flashlight in Chapter 2 anymore. Why? Are we seriously doing this right now? Are we seriously doing this? Mob, what the fuck? Why can't you make the settings for this game work? Is it backwards? Like, I thought I just turned it on there. Yeah, I turned film grain on, and it turned it off. Why can't the settings of Chapter 2 ever work? And why does it still look like ass? I'm not crazy. Like, the film grain is gone, but this still looks bad. Like, it looks like it's running at a lower resolution. Like, what if I set it to, like, 4K? I don't think the resolution applied, because my frame rate didn't change. I'm not crazy, right? This looks bad, right? This looks worse than it used to. What did they do to this game? I hit apply. What? Why are settings not applying? Well, I don't know. Something about this looks off. Maybe I'm just not used to it. But, like, look at that lamp. That lamp looks bad with, like, the fringing around it. Like, it looks like there's not any, like, anti-aliasing or something, which is odd. Well, I'm glad to know that Chapter 2 settings still don't fucking work. Like, if I run it at 4K, will that help? Like, super sampling-wise? I don't know. This is so weird. Like, it looks bad. It looks like there's no, like, anti-aliasing. It's like stair-steppy, and I'm running at 1440p. It shouldn't be. Well, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna play at VHS quality. Yeah, this looks off. There's something, they've done something. They've done something to this game, and now it looks wrong. I don't know what they did, but they've done something. I feel like I'm going insane. Okay, hold on. I just want to confirm real quick that this is actually Unreal 5. I imagine it is. But yeah, alright, this is Unreal 5. Okay, so what achievements are there in Chapter 2? Chapter 2, abridged, water treatment, complete the full game in under 45 minutes. Okay, well, we're gonna have to replay this a few times. Play every VHS, collect all hidden documents. Were you even trying? Make Poppy sad. Bad listener. What? Pick up Bear. So there's a trophy for, like, all of the trophies. Is she gone yet? You can drop down now. What? Pick up the Kissy Missy trophy. Beat musical memory without errors. Mommy. Okay. Beat Whack-A-Wuggy without the flashlight. Overfeed Candy Cat. Knock over Huggy cutout. I could do that. Wait, can you do the trade skip? No, because I imagine... Oh, wait, we could... Huggy, I'm trying to knock you over. Hey! We might be able to just get in the trade and then brute force the code. It says full game, though, so I don't know if that'll count. Alright, well, this game looks so weird now. Yeah, I will. We don't have the green hand yet, though, which you need for the train. Alright, that's an achievement. We need to put all the VHSs in. I'm supposed to use this as a ramp. I don't know if that's gonna work. Nah, it's worked. We love a Ben speedrun. I sure do miss it. Yeah, my security breach speedrun that was 6 hours.
Sorry.
What do you mean about ignoring Poppy?
I was just trying to get the power back on.
Oh, shut up.
Here.
How did I manage this? Just leave while she's talking? Okay. It didn't used to let you. Yeah, it doesn't let you do that.
I wanted to thank you for freeing me. I was there for so long.
Like, it's not letting me grab it.
There's a train station nearby. It needs a code, and I have it. We're gonna get out of here. As soon as you get on up here.
Yeah, maybe I wait a bit. I'm just gonna wait.
Come on.
Shut up!
While
I'm stealing this ladder. Okay, this is a very elaborate game of horseshoe.
don't you want to come with me?
No.
You're making me sad.
There it is. Alright, we've made Poppy sad. She has more emotion there than when it's revealed that Ollie is actually the prototype. What chapter are you in Resi 4? I am done. I finished it last night, and it was fucking great.
Hey, I'm up here.
Oh yeah, so I finished Resi 4, right? And I was like, that was so much fun. I want to play more Resident Evil. So I proceed to go buy Resident Evil 2 and start playing it at like 12:30 a.m. I assumed it would be fine because, let's be honest, Resident Evil 4 is really not that scary of a game. So I just kind of assumed Resi 2 would be the same. I was wrong. Resident Evil 2 is very horrifying. That was a bad game to start playing after midnight. I do want to play Resi 8, but I want to play 7 first. Whee! Okay. Hi, dumbass. Why does this game look so bad? Maybe once we get through the slide, I'll quit back to the menu and see if that will apply. I have unsaved changes? What? No, I don't. I didn't change anything. Why does this game look like ass?
Listen.
I can't jump into slide early anymore. You used to be able to just jump right in, I think. I haven't played or watched any of the Resident Evil games. Well, I can say both versions of Resident Evil 4 are quite good. I never beat the original, but I beat the remake. Oh god, this puzzle. Right. It always looked ass. Yeah, but it didn't look like this. It looked better. It looked better 2 days ago. That's the thing that's perplexing me. Then... what? There we go. What was the next achievement before we miss it? I don't fully know. Why didn't you take my hand? Mommy? Does she not take it unless you hit the scanner now? Interesting. Okay, so they changed how mommy works here. So, yeah, MILF skip is patched. MILF 144p skip. Oh, that's where you get smack mommy in the face. Okay, I was just doing that for fun, not for profit. Also, why is the frame rate dipping? Chapter 2, why don't you work? She looks so goofy. Mommy is my least favorite villain. Like, I like her, but I don't know, like, look at her. She's not very menacing when she's just, you know, she looks like she would snap her spine by sneezing. You can skip losing your hand? You used to be able to, but I don't know if you can anymore. Once I get an autosave, I want to test the thing where if you reload and spam right-click, if it just randomly gives you the green hand. I imagine that was patched, but if it wasn't, it'd be quite funny. Alright, lose the red hand. We got to save, so I'm just going to load the game and then just spam click. Yeah, that was patched. Makes sense. Alright, so I do want to get there's a trophy in here. Yes, they updated the game. It's now on Unreal 5 again. They had an Unreal 5 version that disappeared. Don't you hate it when devs make games playable so boring? I know, right? Okay, so here's the train trophy that I missed last time. It's so sad that you can't really go in this play structure that much. Like, you can't go up this slide. Which is massively disappointing, because this place looks sick. Other than the fact that I would get turned into a stuffed animal, I would play here. This place looks awesome. There's something with the kissy cutout. Whack-a-wuggy. I love this artwork. This artwork is the best thing to come out of this franchise. If we can get the green hand and then go back, we might be able to.
Preparing for departure. 3, 2, 1.
I hope you survive Chapter 5, Kissy. You have a pretty good track record of surviving unsurvivable things thus far, so I hope you do. It's Big Top! Kissy Missy is Big Top! Holy shit! It's the big lad! Large lad returns! How many times do I have to listen to you, Kissy? Wait, was it the Kissy? Oh, it might have just been the Kissy trophy. I might be dumb. Yeah, I'm actually saying nothing about the Kissy cutout. Okay, so you do actually have to play it multiple times, because there's an achievement for completing the game without dying, and then there's an achievement for dying in the furnace. So, we actually can't do it in one playthrough. Yeah, they updated all of the chapters. I mean, they've updated chapters 1, 2, and 3, and so I assume they also have done 4, but we haven't technically tested that yet. I've never noticed that artwork. That's cute. Oh my god, look at that Huggy drawing. Look at how far his eyes are. Oh my god, I love this rendition of Huggy Wuggy. Look at that. That deserves to be on display in the National Gallery. That is gorgeous. Alright, can we go back after getting the green hand? Because if we can, we might be able to just beat the game real quick. I don't remember if we can. Do we fall down a hole? I think we fall down a hole. Wait, hold on. What if I... Chat, hear me out here. They didn't... What if I shove this ladder down here? Do you think that'll let me up? Okay, we're gonna roll with this. And hope that works. Let's go get the green hand. It means that you already played Chapter 1 if it was already updated? Yeah, that's what we started today doing. We were going to do Chapter 3, and then they actually added achievements this time. Okay. We gotta fix this man's broken pipe for the sake of his balls. The jokes really do write themselves sometimes. You think Kissy will talk in Chapter 5? I don't think the Huggies and the Kissies are able to talk. Like, I think that's actually a key lore element of Huggy, is that he can't talk. We might do Chapter... Like, depends on how much my ADHD permits. Okay, now we have to go do the paint. I'm in. I'm in. Okay. That's another trophy. Give me my paint. Can you not grab it on the conveyor? Really? There we go. Also, this thing has some interesting physics now. I know what I'm going to be watching today on your VOD's channel. Well, it'll be the same, but this time with purpose. But have fun. Alright, we got our autosave. We got our green spanker. Okay. Can I go back? I hope this ladder works. I am so smart, chat. You have no idea how intelligent I am. It's not loaded. Fuck. I probably should have seen this coming. Hold on. Can I force load it? I don't think I can. Well, it was worth a shot. That also does mean that we will have to play the game again because we died, but we have to do that anyway because the whole thing. I guess we just have to play through until we're done with musical memory, and then we just do the train then. To quote Banshee, the FNAF game, aw, I hated that sound effect. Because I was bad at that game, and then every time I died, I had to listen to the game be passive-aggressive about it, and it made me mad. Hi, Bunzo. Do you have an achievement? There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that they just... Mob. There's no fucking way that they decided to add foreshadowing to Chapter 4 with this. This can't just be this visible. Are you kidding me? They just have a hole to the void. No door. I hope this is only like this because me going out of bounds broke something. I did, yeah. Okay. I don't think there's anything with the Bunzo cut out. Alright, so you have to do musical memory without fucking up. The scattered anime character is still here. I can skip the intro to musical memory. That's so nice, actually.
Isn't it amazing? Mommy hasn't seen the place up and running in years.
Years!
Only imagine how excited
Mommy.
Bunzo must be.
Shut up.
Such a long time since he's been able to play.
Yeah, I have to
To eat.
not fuck this up. Go away, dickhead.
That's the dinner bell. Hurry up.
I am bad at this.
Red. Red. Red.
We're doing this again, I see.
Red. Red. Red.
We're doing this again, I see.
Red. 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 Green. Red. 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 Green. Blue.
You get an autosave in every round? Okay.
Blue. 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 Green. Blue. Blue. Green. Blue.
They really don't know about yellow, huh?
Green. Blue. Green.
Blue, blue, green, blue, green.
Blue. Blue. Green. Blue. Green. Violet.
Blue, blue, green, blue, green. Violet.
Round 3. White. White. Orange.
Orange.
White. Orange. Orange.
White, orange, orange.
White. Orange. Orange. Violet.
White, orange, orange, violet.
White. Orange. Orange. Violet. Yellow.
White, orange, orange, violet, yellow.
White. Orange. Orange. Violet. Yellow. Green.
White, orange, orange, violet, yellow, green.
Round 4. Blue. Blue. J.
I nearly fucked up right at the end.
Blue. J. Heart.
Blue, J, heart.
Blue. J. Heart. J.
Blue, J, heart, J.
Blue. J. Heart. J. Y.
Blue, J, heart, J, pie.
Blue. J. Heart. J. Y. White.
Blue, J, heart, J, pie, white.
Round 5. J. Banana. Green. Heart. Rabbit. Amanda. Question. Massive. Heart. J. Sky. Red. Romantic. Red. Violet. Smile.
Okay, that should be musical memory, no errors. Boom!
Oh,
That's 2 achievements, actually. Hell yeah.
that's no fun.
Oh, fuck off.
For doing such a splendid job. Mommy,
I saw a chat message about
give you
hating the last 3 Star Wars movies,
for the treasure.
and I'd like to take this opportunity to mention that I think the sequels are better than the prequels.
Take it.
I'm mentioning this only because I would like chat to burn to the ground right now. So have fun with chat now, because we've invoked the Star Wars fans.
Last little though.
Come on. Come on, what? The prequels are absolute garbage. They are horrible. Do not come on me. I mean, don't do that either, but the third prequel is not good because I hate every character in that movie because of the first 2. Like, the Revenge of the Sith, if it was launched, like, on its own, fine. It's a decent movie. Hayden Christensen still can't act in it yet. He can be a good actor. He just was not directed properly. But I hated literally everyone in that movie so much because of the first 2 that I don't care. No, Star Wars is great. Like, the original trilogy of Star Wars is excellent. Like, you know, they're cheesy, but they're also some of the most important movies ever made, and they're fucking great. Why am I tiny? Wait, what? What the fuck? What did they do to Chapter 2? Why am I back to being an ant? Why am I back to an ant? Why is this the return of ant playtime? I can't uncrouch. What the fuck did they do to this game? What the fuck did they do to this game? What did they do to Chapter 2? Hey, look, I'm standing. I'm gonna do all the cutouts just because I'm worried about missing something. Do you think he saw us? Give me the broad voice lines. Give me the broad voice lines. He doesn't get enough screen time. Give us his little screen time. Oh, wow, that actually was an achievement. Okay, well, that was accidental, but good thing I did that. Alright. Here is our rich tape. I'm gonna remember to put it in this time. I'm also gonna remember to flip this lever. Damn it. I was hoping I could do that fast enough to use it. Alright. We have a trophy to get here with our claw machine. Okay, don't pull it yet. Let him... What? What? Why didn't it... Was I not, like... God damn it. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Okay, you gonna work this time, dickhead. Thank you. Can I just grab it now? No. Alright, we'll take our Bunzo trophy for a little bit of a walk here. Give. Okay, so that's another achievement. We're already at 18 out of 100. So that's pretty cool. Come here, Mr. Claw. I need you to lift a brawn. Come here. Come here. How many achievements do you think are going to be in Chapter 5? I'm not going to try to get all achievements on my first playthrough. So, don't expect that. Why is the claw still closed? What? What did they... Why is the claw still closed? It's supposed to... What did they do to this game? They've done something to Chapter 2. 50. Something nice and around. Adding 50 achievements when the other 4 chapters have 100 between them. I mean, with how much longer the chapters get every time, you might not be wrong. Is there anything else in this room? Any notes? I don't believe there is. There's a Kick Me Paul, so he's coming with us. Hold on. I can't pick him up. This is a disappointing day. I could take the Playtime sphere. Alright, Goodbye, Toyland. I'm taking my Playtime sphere. This is my Playtime sphere. I wonder if we could just launch a berry down here into Reject Toyland. That'd be funny. Imagine you could just take this gear out and then keep it for the mommy chase and then skip the furnace puzzle. That'd be really funny. I don't know. Pallet's talking about aphrodisiac for some reason. I hit the wrong button. I hate myself. No. Okay, keep it as the blue hand. This puzzle always makes me feel like a fucking idiot. Boom. I'm making a reference. Is that a caddy reference? Against like Toys for Bob and Crash 4. Hell yeah. I'm on my A game of YouTuber references today. Okay. So we go back to not play care. This. Do you think we've been playing chapter? I don't think we've been playing chapter 2 for 45 minutes. Should we try to beat it? I think we should try. Let's try to brute force the code. Let's see if this works. Okay, so it's... Oh! Oh, shit! You're joking. There are 2 train horns now. You can no longer do it early. Wow. Wait, you sometimes can. It has to be... What the hell? There are 2 trains stacked on top of each other. That's why Cappy is changing color, I think. But no, wait, why are none of the other ones doing it? I think there are 2 trains exactly overlaid. That would explain the train horn and why the buttons aren't working. But, like, why are none of the other ones working? But, also, why'd they remove that? Like, I thought that was kind of a feature. Odd. Very odd. I'm going to load just to see if that does something. Maybe it's a bug. That's a weird... It's weird that they removed that. Okay, so it's just bugged out of its mind. So it's red, yellow, red, blue. These are the right colors, right? It's red, yellow, red, blue, Bunzo, Kissy, Cat, Be Mommy. Okay, hold on. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Alright. Anyone have an idea of a code? There's only 12 possible orders. Okay. Let's just try 1, 2, 4, 3. Okay. 1, 3, 2, 4. 1, 4, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 4. 2, 4, 3, 1. It's gonna be the last one. 3, 1, 2, 4. 3, 2, 4, 1. 4, 2, 1, 3. 4, 2, 3, 1. You're joking. 4, 3, 1, 2. Did they add more? They might have added more codes. One, 2, 4, 3. What? I'm gonna load the game again. I think at this point we will actually be past our 45 minutes. Like, I can't tell if this is the game. Yeah, but like, I always thought that this was kind of a feature. Like, I kind of assumed that this was intentional. Red, yellow, red, blue. Okay, just to confirm that that is the correct. Bunzo, Kissy, Cappy, Mommy. Red, yellow, red, blue. Yes. Wait, hold on. I could just check. Bunzo, Kissy, Cappy, Mommy. Yeah. Alright, they actually... Okay, so they actually changed it. They actually... I kind of assumed... Because, like, I've had a conspiracy theory that Mob Games designs their games in a way that makes them good for speedruns so that they get more YouTube views. Because, like, speedrun videos on, like, super broken games always do very well. See Security Breach. And so... I always, like, I assumed that Mob designed their games in a way that allowed them to be breakable. It's why that, like, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, you enter the end of the game very early on. I always assumed that was intentional. But I guess in this case it wasn't. I don't know. Weird. Or maybe they're like, we've gotten our YouTube views. Let's patch this out now. I highly doubt it. I don't, personally. Like, I think it makes sense from a business perspective. It's like, you want your game to be as relevant as possible. Okay, we have to keep flashlight off. Sonic movie theory? What, like where they made Sonic's original model terrible on purpose so that they could get good press fixing it? Like, it's not that unreasonable of a conspiracy, to be honest. And I don't think it's like an evil one or anything. Alright, I did this first try yesterday. Or not yesterday, 2 days ago. I hate this, by the way. I hate Whack-A-Wug. I remember doing this for the first time on my first playthrough. I was using this stupid NES mouse. And, like, with tiny little buttons as its clicks. That mouse is still on my desk, I think. Because I use it as my troubleshooting mouse for stuff because it's 2.4 gigahertz dongle wireless. Which means it's not Bluetooth, so I don't have to pair it to any computer. I could just plug in the dongle, but it is wireless, so I don't have to deal with a cable. It's very convenient. Welcome to Ben Talks About Mice while whacking Wuggy. Whacking Wuggy sounds like a euphemism. I can't tell if it sounds like a sexual euphemism or a drug euphemism, but it does sound like a euphemism. We were all kids once. We all used to like to whack a Wuggy. Who else up be whacking they Wuggy? Hey, look, it's Blue. Blue Huggy. Huggy Jr. Your dad must be so disappointed in you. Hey! Without the flashlight, and that felt easier. Why is it called a dongle? We gotta know. I don't know. Anyways, that felt a lot easier. Like, it felt like there were less wuggies. Mommy, I don't want your gift. I hit apply. Thank you. You're the history nerd? What's the history? I mean, I can tell you a decent amount about computer history. You guys know Radio Shack used to have their own computers? I have one sitting right beside me. Fun fact, Radio Shack used to make money. Damn! You're not wrong, but damn, they're already dead. You didn't need to go for a finisher on them. Yeah, Radio Shack in like the... Actually, Radio Shack was one of the original... Kissy, come here. Boom. Radio Shack was one of the original computer manufacturers, one of the big ones. Some people refer to them as the big three. You had Apple. Yes, that Apple. They've been there since pretty much the start. You had Commodore, which do not exist anymore. And you had Radio Shack with the TRS-80. And then eventually Radio Shack started making MS-DOS computers, which MS-DOS was the operating system that eventually became, like, turned into Windows. Or not, like, turned into, but, like, it was, like, Microsoft's operating system before Windows. And so, actually, fun fact, if you've ever been confused as to why your boot drive in Windows is referred to as your C drive, like, letter C, if that's ever confused you, it's because on old MS-DOS computers, like the one beside me, your floppy drives for your floppy disks were drives A and B. Because most computers didn't have hard drives back then. So when computers started getting hard drives, they were labeled as C. I didn't know that until I started dicking around with this Tandy, and I was like, oh my god, the floppy drives are drives A and B. That's insane. It's still that way today. Anyways, we have to overfeed Candy Cat. Sorry about this. You're gonna die of diabetes. I don't know what an optical drive is labeled as. Optical drives might take the slot of, like, drive A or B. I'm feeding you more candy. You are dying. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. You will die of high blood sugar. Boom. Alright, we have killed the cat. Actually, hold on. No, we haven't killed the cat. We've just given a cat diabetes. I have created Floki. I have found out why it's called dongle. It's from the word dangle because it dangles from your port. That makes sense. Okay, DVD is drive D. That makes sense. Alright, it's time for Jack Spadicy. Everyone ready for Jack Spadicy? Also, Kissy! Kissy! You're in jail! This is just like you in Chapter 5. You're currently behind bars. They were foreshadowing all the way back in 2022. Whoa! It's time for the best part of this game, killing Barry. How dare you. Kissy, you look like you have not slept in about a year. Look at you. Go lie down. So long, Kissy. This also means I have to do this puzzle again. Alright. Hello, Barry. And it's time for you to fulfill your destiny, my child. I love his googly eyes, how they bounce on the track. It's so good. Can you imagine if the prototype's face is revealed and it's just the Barry cart? This is why I can't be in charge of lore for a franchise. Because I would absolutely make the prototype Barry. Chat, no, the first computer bug was a moth, and that's why they called it a bug. Like, I feel like I've heard that before, but, like, was it because there was, like, a moth in the computer? Like, what do you mean it was a moth? Alright, time for Jack Spadicy. Look at him. There he is. Yes. And did that moth, like, I imagine it caused problems somehow. It's the dispatch guy. This conversation seems familiar.
So, Marcus, what happened?
You see, I was heading home when my parents realized that I might be running out.
I like how they made Jacksepticeye do an Irish accent for this. It's really funny. They made Jacksepticeye speak, like, more Irish than normal. Okay, I guess we're going with him because I walked in front of him. Oops. Okay, well, bye. So long, sweet child. You hit me with a 2x4, but it's forgiven. Well, we sent Barry to the great beyond. It's so nice that I can just turn on my flashlight whenever now. Maybe you can do that the entire time, but they don't tell you that you can. Also, you got to see that load in. That was pretty cool. Did you say 2x4? Like in Silent Hill? God damn it. I'm gonna need to go back to Silent Hill after Poppy Chapter 5 and remember what the fuck we were doing. Alright, it is time for statues. We're gonna have to, like, rush Chapter 2. How the fuck can you beat Chapter 2 in, like, 45 minutes? I guess if you don't have to care about collectibles. Maybe? I don't know. Chapter 2 doesn't feel like a 45-minute game. I'll be honest with you. Beating Chapter 2 in 45 minutes might not be a today thing, because I don't... If they've patched the train from working, then I don't know how that's gonna work. Yeah, I have to die in the furnace. So we will have to also play the game without dying. And I already have died, because I jumped out of bounds trying to load in the game station, which wouldn't have worked anyways. Okay. Is there a note in this room? My brain is telling me yes, but I don't know where it is, if it is real. There's a trophy? I do want to play with PJ. I do. I'm currently using them, though. Come back in, like, 60 years. Is this an achievement, or am I just... Did he just do a... What? A what? Marge. Ah! Hold me! I can't do a Marge voice. I'm not seeing a trophy anywhere. The pulling up is... Wait, what did they do to pulling yourself up? Is this because I'm running at too high a frame rate? Hold on, did they... I'm gonna cap the frame rate at 60 real quick. I want to see if they fixed this. It still says I'm running at 200 frames a second. I hit confirm! Why don't these settings work? Confirm. Apply. Good talk? No? Okay, cool. That's funny. They added a box here so you can't just walk across. Damn, that's really funny. They fixed the exploit by adding some breaker boxes. Oh my god, that's funny. Mob is so petty. Come on, just let us break your game. It's not that bad. Come on. Please. Where does this go? I haven't really decided on Chapter 5 bingo, just because, like, I don't really know that much about it yet, so, and, like, there's not really that much good source of information. I've been kind of considering doing a bingo where the entire bingo is just small, medium, and large glitches. And everyone gets a randomized bingo card, and then if the game turns out broken, we can play bingo with it. They ruined pull-up. Why? Why does this not work? Okay, so that just switches now. That's not how that used to work. Oh my god, they've ruined pull-up. God, what? Why, though? Why do they ruin pull-up? Mob, what are you doing with this version? Why are you making Chapter 2 worse? You've made it look uglier. You've ruined pull-up. What are you people doing? Okay, I'm not seeing a trophy in here. That was my neck cracking. Yeah, I don't see anything, so I don't think there's anything in here. I don't see a note. I don't see a trophy. Get statues time. If someone wants to do me a favor and Google the best way of doing the statues puzzle, because we have to do it in the least amount of moves possible, and I don't want to have to figure that out, because that sounds painful. We could watch PJ crawl down.
Statues. This advanced obstacle course is designed to test your physical endurance.
I got you, BRB. Thank you.
The rules are simple. The lights will turn off. You can move through the obstacle course at this time. However, when the lights turn
PJ,
off, you can
here,
look
boy.
down but cannot move. You may move again once the lights turn back off.
There he is.
Lovable PJ Pugapillar will follow you. If PJ reaches you, your test is over. That's all.
Hey, remember in the pre-release of Chapter 2 where PJ was covered in blood for some reason? And then they removed that? I still don't know why. I think it would have kind of been cool. Okay, I'm just gonna check in on achievements real quick. Is there anything for statues? Doesn't look like it. No, I know how to do statues. The water treatment plant. I know how statues work. Thank you for the walkthrough, but the moves you have to do the water treatment plant puzzle, because we have to do it in the least amount of moves possible. I did. Oh, no worries. Come on, I don't want to die. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I would prefer not to do this again. Just let me get my trophy and let me go home. Boom. We have our PJ trophy. Why are you stopping me so much? That's rude. What did I just say? Fuck. PJ? PJ! PJ! My man. Why is this not working? Why is this... Well, okay, Deathless is gonna be difficult if they break it. I copied that link. Yeah, sorry about Moobot. Yeah, fucking Deathless is gonna be... Just kill me. Oh, hi! He wasn't even there yet. It's not statues that's broken, it's pull-up. The fact that they're bringing pull-up back in Chapter 5, case that, like, the fact that that's a... The fact that that was something shown in the trailer is worrying. If this is how it works now. Oh, and now the game's running at 60 frames a second. So we're back to the game not applying settings until reloads. Great. So, Chapter 2... Chapter 2 is just right back to where it was. Okay. So now that the frame rate is at 60... Yeah, pull-up is so much faster. Oh my god, it's the frame rate swinging bug. Hold on. I still have my... Yes, I do. Why is it impossible to fix Chapter 2? What went wrong in the development of this game that fixing its bugs is just impossible? What did they do when developing Chapter 2? Making a game is hard? I know it is. But why is Chapter 2 unfixable? He still clips out of the pipe. Okay, so this should work a lot better now. Yeah. Why? Look at him go. Oh, and you can't go back in. I might have broken the game. It's... Okay, it let me back in, thank God. Okay, so there's like 2 notes in here. I don't get what's wrong with this chapter. Again, that script I wrote in about Poppy that like I've been writing for the last little bit whenever I think of anything, I talk about how Chapter 2 just doesn't fucking work, and I guess I have more to write that about. I think this used to break your legs, so they might have just fully removed fall damage. Okay, so yeah, swinging's still good. Yeah, like, look at how much easier pulling up is compared to earlier in the puzzle room. How did they manage this? How did they make it so bad? Okay, that's not the game's fault. That's just moi. Oh. Shut up, mommy. I might need to remake this chapter for the ground up, TBH. Yeah, or not gonna lie, I just... Shut up. Why is Mommy complaining we cheated when she blocked the exit and left us to die? Mommy is a bit of a... idiot. Look at her. Do you think she knows what's right and wrong? No, she doesn't know what's best. I swear I didn't use this poster because it said Mommy knows best. I didn't read the text until I made that joke. That was unscripted. I am just too good at the comedy. Authorized personnel only. What? For the timeout corner? Timeout corner must be authorized. Rest of the factory, no problem. Alright. Water treatment time. I hate this place. Okay. Minimum amount of moves. Can I reach that VHS? From over here? I don't think I can. Okay. Where did that chat message go? Hold on. What's this link? press the right button 3 times. Okay. I have... Okay, right button 3 times. Okay. Oh, wow, wait, yeah, you just really do hit the right button 3 times, huh? Okay. Grab VHS. Let's go listen to... What was his name? Was it Eddie? Why does my brain determine that his name is Eddie? His name isn't Eddie. What is your name? Jimmy, that's right. Go fuck yourself, Jimmy. Hate you. Hate Jimmy. Cancel Jimmy. Jimmy needs to get fired from Playtime Co. I can tolerate human rights abuses and child murder, but Jimmy is one step too far.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Just give me all your dialogue.
You and I were meant to be.
It's just Automod doing Automod things.
Don't make me sting you. I'll do it.
Do it, coward.
You need to get out of here. Just kidding.
I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at animal cruelty.
Meow, 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 buzz. To be
Okay, well,
or not
no
to
achievement for you. I'm gonna try knocking you over.
question.
Alright. Okay, so there is a trophy at the top of this puzzle. I'm just gonna play the rest of the game at 60. It won't matter for you, but it feels choppier for me now, because I was running it at 200 before. We got our berry trophy. Can I hit this button? No. Damn you! Damn you all to hell! This way. Thank you. Alright. We have a bunzo! Okay. I did die in statues because the game didn't work and killed me. Alright. Once you're done, you'll need to press the right button 2 more times. Right button 2 more times, followed by the left button 3 times. Okay. Where am I? Okay, so right button twice. Yes. I'm not trusting myself. Okay, right button twice. Alright. This should be an achievement. Yes? When do I get it? Is it when I put in the bunzo? Hey! Alright. Thank you for that. There's this puzzle up ahead where there's another trophy, I believe. What did I just... I really need to find a better place for this part of my air conditioner, because it keeps falling over. Yay, this room with the wheelchair. This place is more visible now, I swear. Oh, it's probably because I have a flashlight that I can use whenever I want now. I'm so glad I didn't fail you, Ben. Thank you, it was very helpful. Okay, VHS. BoogieBot? I'm gonna have to hurt you, BoogieBot, to make sure that you are not holding an achievement from me. I'm sorry, my child. It's what must be done. I love you too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my sweet child. I need the achievement. How else will I get a small hit of dopamine from the steam badoop noise? Alright, he holds no achievement. I hurt my child for no reason. I'm gonna knock him over too, just in case it's a huggy thing again. Alright. let's go. Let us go. Cat. Oh, that's where the green power needs to go, right? Swinging. Don't do that to me. Okay. Fuck. I need that VHS. What? Why? What? Maybe I'll just eat it, interact on it. Boom. Great. I thought that was lasting too long, and it was. I don't know if that was a bug or not. It's everyone's opinions on beats. I don't really know if I've really had. Put in the VHS. Come on. Boom! Hey, I didn't spend, like, embarrassingly long here, like I normally do. I thought there was a trophy in here, too. I could be wrong, though. Australia. Thank you for your time. Okay, so this is where the vent falls, and it is time for the Mammoth and Longlegs chase. There we go. Yeah, I think they've just fully removed fall damage, which means we can't make Mommy bad at math. Hi, dumbass. Hi, dumbass. Mwah. Why did you take a dirt bath? Why are you so filthy? You can get like a momentum push from her. Okay, so yeah, they've just removed fall damage. That's funny. Wait, hold on. I'm supposed to die to her here. Yeah. Boom. Bad hiding spot. What were you even trying? She's bad at math. If you broke your legs in the earlier version, and like the slowdown effect would happen, you would hear her count like 7, 6, 5, 6, 5. I don't know why breaking your legs fucked with her counting, but it did. Okay, so we got another achievement for that. Opinions of the chapter being objectively worse now. I mean, it's not that it's like worse exactly. It's that they just haven't fixed any of the bugs. Like, settings still don't work unless you reload. The frame rate still affects physics of arms, and so I don't know why it's not fixable. She gives you more time out of instincts because she feels bad motherly instincts or something like that. I don't know, it's just the game theory. Yeah, like, I mean, objectively, fixing skips is good from a, you know, let's make people play the game perspective, because you don't want little Timmy to just, like, brute force the code by accident and then have his game ruined. So, like, objectively, fixing the skips is good for 90% of people. But it's just weird that they did. Oh, God, frame rate. Why is this room so big, but there's, like, nothing in it? Is there something in it? I don't think there's anything in it. Why is this room so big? I want my broken poppy slop. Well, I mean, it's a good thing you're watching Chapter 2, because this is always the chapter that was fucking fucked up. I mean, Chapter 4 had more, like, bugs that happened, like, just unintentionally, but if you want the most broken Poppy chapter, it is still Chapter 2, in my opinion. Just because of how bad, like, Not the game, but like the engine is. Alright, we got our mommy trophy. We are in here. Yeah, that's the end, so that one doesn't work. Yeah. Also, the mommy chase sucks. As someone who is a massive fan of the Huggy chase, the mommy chase is bad. Yeah, the stupid loud Yarnaby sound effects in chapter 4 were so funny. Okay. There is an achievement here, I believe. I think it's... Is she gone yet? You can drop down now. Okay, so we just do it normally. Okay. So, blue is 2. 1... Okay, so it's red, blue, green. Why did I instantly pull the wrong one? Okay, it's red, blue, green. Yeah, that's the issue with the mommy chase. I know why they did the mommy chase the way they did. It's because people complained about the Huggy one being trial and error and too hard on your first try. But breaking up the chase with puzzles really takes away from the tension. Bye, dumbass. I'm up here now. So long, so long, so long, and thanks for all the fish. Achievement? Achievement? Wait, what? Huh? You can drop down now. Was I supposed to drop on her and die? Oh. Oh, I'm supposed to stay up there for a long time. I have to hold. Well, what are you guys doing? To me, today, I'm thinking of just hanging out here. Not much, just chilling, just some casual hanging out. I could loop-de-loop. That's pretty fun. I hungry? I need food. Have you considered trying some peanut butter toast? I don't think it'll let you after dropping the first time. What was that now? Thank you for your incredibly timed message. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's another achievement. Also, interesting thing to note. So far, all of these achievements are still at 0. Meaning that they update, like this update came out today and not many people have played it. I am one of the first people to get these achievements, which I just think is kind of funny. What am I doing? Okay, so we have to roast ourselves alive. Let's just do that real quick. Turn on the flames! Boom. Go out in a blaze of glory. This used to turn your screen white, not black. Minor note, I guess. At least it did on my first playthrough, but this also froze the game, so maybe that was a bug. I don't know. Wait, which way? I imagine I go this way because she could not fit through that door. Okay. The gear mold is somewhere. It's right there. I'm so smart. This is really a truly difficult puzzle where you pick up an item and then use it. Give me my gear. I must fix my door. Thank you. Huggy Wuggy is trial and error. Welcome to Mascot Horror 101. Would you like an introductory class? Yeah, you're not wrong, but people complained, and so they broke up the mommy chase with puzzles. Not a bad idea. Not amazing execution. I'm in here, mommy. Mommy, did you hit puberty? Yeah, I don't know what her voice does in this chase. She sounds more in pain right now than when she is put through the grinder. Alright, and now it's time for, like, the actual big mommy chase, isn't it? Big, in quotation marks, considering... I forgot what chapter. Wasn't there a chapter where you had to collect gears and your screen turned white? That was chapter 4. That was part of the everything is the sun problems chapter 4 had. Also, you could get a head start on this chase by doing that. That's pretty cool. Hi, mommy. You also don't have to crouch in this vent, which is funny. Come on, let me out of here. Let me out. Let me out. Boom. Wait, does she still chase me? This is it, right? Yeah, okay. Well, goodbye. Did they fix this, do you think? Do you think they fixed mommy just being able to run right past you? Let's see. Mommy. She still slows down. Okay. There she goes. Okay, so if you have your hand on the scanner, she kills you, but yeah, another bug not patched. They did patch the early green hand, to be fair. That is probably, like, the biggest bug they fixed. But they also made it so getting the green hand early wouldn't do anything, because you can't do the train code. So, why does loading in still have the mommy music? What the hell? Also, why was it so loud? Why is this game so inconsistent? I don't know. Look, they were too busy trying to sell NFTs when they were making Chapter 2. They didn't have time to, like, develop the game. ATV, hello! Okay, hide. We got the door open. Did they actually do that? Yeah, there were Poppy NFTs. Back when NFTs were, like, a thing. They eventually, like, they apologized for it and said it was a mistake to do. Which, it was. I mean, there was almost... Okay, so they fixed the thing where doing this allows you to... Okay, so why did they just fix the problem? Huh? Why? Anyways, there are almost FNAF NFTs. So, like, to cut them some slack... It was, like, the early days of, like, people are just like, hey, we'll try this out to see how it works. And, like, people got mad and then they apologized. And I think that they still released them because I think they were contractually obligated to, but they said they didn't want to. But they were kind of forced to at that point. All right, go in the chipper. You scream after your hand is already, like, gone. You think we're just gonna see, like, Mommy in the prototype? Like, that's something I've been wondering about, is that, like, the prototype, what we've seen of him, like the metal legs and metal hands, he doesn't really look like he's made of toys, like we thought he would be. And, like the shrine in Chapter 3 would indicate. So, like, is he actually gonna just be made of the toys? I think ATV was here after Metal Pipe went away, because ATV was here for, like, day shift. Alright, we have defeated Mommy Longlegs. There's a tape in here. Does our barrel still fly? No, they've patched propane. No, it was these. It wasn't the... Never mind, they haven't patched propane. The propane tanks still fly. Why is fixing bugs just not, like... I'm happy that's still there, because it's funny. But, like... Why? Why, though? We still have flying propane. Cool. Fun fact, it was ATV's fault that we got a metal pipe. So, yeah, what just happened? Okay, I think I just hit my head on that pole. Why fix bugs so you could make a rush chapter? I really hope Chapter 5 isn't broken. But it will be funny if it is. Chapter 3 took years for a reason. Chapter 3 didn't take as long as people think it did, because keep in mind they were also developing Project in that time. Like, it wasn't that Chapter 3 took, like, 2 years. It was they were making Project Playtime. I missed the prototype tape somehow. It's literally right here. I stepped over it. Okay, so this should be all VHSs. Boom! Play every VHS tape. I have to go now? Yeah, you were the reason we got Metal Pipe in the first place, so when I killed it, I did kill your child, and I will not apologize, because your child deserved to die. See ya, Mozzarella Stick. Thanks for stopping by. I hope we got all the papers. I believe there's one additional paper in here, too. All papers? Did we get all of them? I don't think we did. Unless the train code counts.
Did you kill her?
Why do you look so weird?
Good. I'll board the train.
Poppy, why do you look weird?
Leave.
ATV just asked for it, and it was back when I was a smaller streamer, and so I just thought it'd be funny. I missed a paper. I don't know where. It was funny sometimes, but the issue is, for it to be funny, it has to be loud, and it just made streaming unfun. Where's this paper? What paper did I miss? Okay, so we have Experiment 114, M. Lada, S. Able, Transfer Request, Formal Request Form, Employee Instructions, Train Code. 4312. So we have 6. I don't know how many there are. Yeah, like, it was loud enough where I was genuinely worried about my hearing. Anyone want to Google how many papers there are? We can just get back into the game station, because I opened this door. So, if it's in the game station, we could go grab it, but I doubt it is. Can you do the glitch again? I kind of want to try. I do have to pull the train horn, I imagine, a bunch. So there are 7. So we did miss 1. That is so sad. I think this chapter also has chapters. This chapter also has chapters. Have you got all trophies? No, I missed a trophy too? What? Where? What trophy did I miss? Barry, Budzo, Daisy, Greenhand, Kissy, Mommy, PJ, Train. What trophy don't I have? I imagine pretty early if it's there. I'm just gonna look around the game station real quick to see if there's a paper anywhere. I don't think there would be, but it's worth a shot. Claw? There's a trophy for the claw? Where? Look up near the train. Wait, we might still be able to get it. Wait, no, yeah, there is. I remember this, actually. There's one in the spider web. Okay. We actually do get... We got all trophies then. Hell yeah. Okay, thank you for that. But I don't think... We'll probably have to check, the trophy, or the... whatever. Thingy, mabob, but note. We'll have to do the chapters to get the note. Okay, so red. Okay, so it's Bunzo, Kissy, Cappy, Mommy. Red, yellow, red, blue, and then my numbers are 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay. 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay. All right, we got the Choo Choo achievement. Okay, they've actually added invisible walls. There's a chance that, if I had, like, entered the code from outside, that I would still be able to get out, but they actually patched the train thing we found. Alright. Did they patch the fan, do you think? I think they patched the fan. I'm not gonna fully test the fan with both hands, because, I don't want to have to sit through the mommy cutscene again. Alright, all aboard! This is an awful day. They patched the train. I like how we were complaining about them not patching bugs, and then when they did patch a bug, Pallet is like, I don't wish to live in this cruel world anymore. How the stream's been since I've taken a long leave? Good. Oh, Poppy, shut up. I'm too busy chugga-chugga-choo-chewing. Okay, fan. It appears the fan no longer breaks things.
You know how long I've been stuck in that cave? Well, too long. I had so much time to think.
Full power!
Time to figure out
What was Mommy's alignment anyways?
when to free.
Mommy was just kind of on her own. Like, Mommy just didn't care about the prototype. She was just kind of vibing. She just liked living in the game station and didn't really care. Mommy doesn't have alignment. She just is. Because, like, she clearly doesn't like the prototype, but she doesn't like Poppy. I don't know. Maybe she's just depressed after her divorce. Maybe her arc is just she spent the last 10 years trying to get custody of her kid again. Mommy would absolutely have, like, one of those posters from Winners that says, like, it's wine o'clock somewhere. Like, let's be honest here. Mommy would own one of those. Well, we don't fully even know what Poppy's deal is. Yeah, Mommy would have a live, laugh, love. But, like, it would be a spider pun somehow. Alright. let's go blow up a train. What are your expectations for Chapter 5? Part of me is kind of expecting it to be broken. Kathunk. The 3 tribes of Poppy Playtime. Safe Haven, the prototype, and Mommy Longlegs. She's just on her own. Alright, we got the escape achievement. So, don't forget about the school. Well, Miss Delight and Catnap are kind of on the same side. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Does this have... Yes, replay encounter. If someone wants to find a list of all the achievements, or not achievements, of all the notes, please do that. And I will look at it when I get back. Yellow. Okay. I need to... Also, wait, hold on. Did the old menu used to say Poppy Playtime Chapter 2? Or has it always just said Poppy Playtime 2? I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Items... Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 Collectibles. Okay, now this is for trophies. Where are the... notes? Okay. Elliot's desk... yeah, got those two. Okay, got that one. Okay, I think I know where it is. Hide and seek. Okay. Thank you for the Prime sub, Shadow. I appreciate it. Okay, so we have to do this.
I asked you to play fair, and you cheated!
Wee.
Cheaters!
I really should have my Twitch activity feed open. There we go. Okay, so I think, assuming that this chapter works the same way as... chapter 1. Hopefully that once I get this, I will just be done. I'm not gonna do the 45-minute one today, or Deathless. I think that will be a later thing. Okay, so in here. In front of the emergency door. Hold on. Once you're done at the hide-and-seek section with Mommy, just after you activate the lever, you're gonna fall down a hole in the room that has an emergency exit door. Okay, so like in here? Mommy, you tried to make sure we lost, you cheated. Yeah, she really fails to see the irony in some of her life choices, but that's what you expect from someone who, the only thing she knows for sure is that it is wine o'clock somewhere. Okay, so fall down a hole. Oh, the fuck. Where's this door? I like how we've just entered the, we're spamming T-Pose Freddy time. What did I come to? Wine o'clock. We determined that Mommy would absolutely have a sign that says it's wine o'clock somewhere. Okay, where's this emergency exit? Like, is it the... Like, is it in the Mommy room? Daddy Longlegs took baby Longlegs to some random basement. Yeah, well, we already determined that Mommy lost custody. Maybe because of her alcoholism. Alright, we have to write canon lore of Poppy Playtime. Mommy Longlegs is an alcoholic. What does this add to the story? Discuss. Where am I going? Where is this room? How did I get so turned around? I mean, in my defense, it is very feckin' dark. Where are the levers? What the... It's right here. Okay. Right, I forgot about this. Mommy is an alcoholic, catnap vapes. Boom. Alright, this one. Alright, that is all hidden documents. Hell yeah. Okay. So, in terms of what we're missing, by the way, all these achievements are still at 0. 45 minutes and complete without dying. That is going to be a later problem. Let's go jump over to chapter 3. I'm probably not going to finish chapter 3 today, but you know, might as well give it a go. Chapter 3, Deep Sleep. Okay. So, first one on the list is stay in the air for 30 seconds using the purple hand. Run with catnap for 1 minute. What does that even mean? Defeat catnap without using extra batteries. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Like, I swear they used to just be labeled as chapter and not like, you know, the... Why can't I words? Oh, they have a control scheme now for controller. That's interesting. Do they add any new settings? So, like, Chapter 3 was already on Unreal 5, and so they had to update it less. Like, my save data is still here, which is appreciated. Poppy VR would be terrifying in certain parts. Yeah, it would be. I might not even need to restart Chapter 3. You know what? I'll do it anyways, just to be safe.
What's the time?
So we'll have to do the start of the game again. It's kind of annoying, but not that bad. We're running at 368 frames a second. Nice. We watched the commercial 2 days ago. And that one's so long. It has the whole news broadcast. What's everyone's favorite pipe style? Are there different styles? I just realized I've been chewing on a straw since the start of stream. I do that. God, I keep trying to pull out the gun. Alright, I do want to test if they fixed the hands being very detached. I can't really tell yet. It doesn't look like it. Fuck. If he wants us to leave. No, Catnap doesn't want us to leave. He just thinks we're gonna get crushed to death. Like, he thinks we're gonna die. We're just better than him at the game. Okay, that is the right way. I always get lost in that room for some reason. Let me in. I swear something feels different. I don't know what. It might just be going from chapter 2 to chapter 3 is fucking with my head. Could you imagine if PW stands for Purple Woman? FNAF has the Purple Man. Poppy has the Purple Woman. They get married, and then Bendy's new villain is the Purple Baby. I played this game 2 days ago. Why am I having this much issue remembering where to go? This is where I started. I just went the wrong way. Okay, no, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. So, here's our first VHS. It's right in front of the player. That's very nice of them. Line up and throw. That never works, but one day it will, and it will be glorious. Yeah, our cable is still pretty detached from our hand, which is unfortunate. Has Boxy shown once in game and never again? I mean, Boxy is the one who ate the original, like, whistleblower. Hello, Gregory! Ollie. Hello, Gregory. Mimic. Ollie. Prototype. Steve. What was the order we determined on last time? I don't. Like, the only pipes I know. I'm not gonna, like, look on Discord right now because I have to set that up. Okay, so our first achievement is the purple hand one. You can start the discussion in the Discord if you want. Let's see if they fixed swinging. They won't have, but it'll make me happy if they did. Yeah, the thing about swinging that sucks the most in Chapter 3 and 4 is that you could just click and then it will do it for you, kind of. As opposed to in Chapter 2 where you have to jump. Like, you still can jump, but it acts like you just clicked. It's really annoying. I saw there be an achievement about shooting yourself with the turret gun. Your name is Gregory. Ollie, Prototype, Mimic. Shut up. Okay. Wait, we don't have a turret gun yet. Right, this is just the auto spanker. Okay. Get scolded by Ollie for hurrying up. Complete the game without dying. Oh god. Wait. Predation, it's the circle of life. Huh? Listen to all the smiling critter cardboard cutouts. Okay, we can do that. Reach the safe room without launching your grab pack more than 200 times. Not happening. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do Chapter 3 multiple times as well. I did skip Bubba. Fuck. Tell me I can go back. I think you can do all the cardboard cutouts in Play Care. But, in case you can't, you raise a good point. Because all the cardboard cutouts, like, surround the thing. Tell me I can go back. Oh, fuck me. Ollie. When's my last checkpoint? Fuck! Do you play with keyboard or controller? I play on keyboard for stream most of the time. But I think I prefer a controller. But for like Poppy and stuff like that, it's better with a keyboard. What kind of keyboard? I have a retro bit, or not retro bit, 8-bit DOE retro keyboard modeled after the old IBM keyboards. I was an idiot when I bought it, and I was like, this one would look good on my desk. Without realizing that I don't give a fuck about my desk. I could have got one that looked like an NES or a Commodore 64, and I didn't, because I'm stupid. Chat, we're gonna just restart. We're just gonna restart the chapter real quick.
What's the time?
Why didn't I Bubba? God damn it. Oh, fuck off, catnap. Okay, I've never seen a keyboard I wanted more in my life. Yeah, the retro ones, other than the IBM one. Like, the IBM one is very faithful, but it's kind of lame. Like, the transparent green Xbox one looks so good. I want it so badly. Did you get stuck already? No, I forgot to talk to Bubba. Because I'm stupid. Alright. Hey, look, it's chapter 3. I bet you've never seen this before. 2 other times in the last 2 days. Alright, speedrun. Speedrun. Cue the dream music. See, look how fast I did that cycle. I'm so good. Siri, what the fuck? Why are you talking? Huh? Do you guys hear Siri? I think that's what that was. I just heard a voice. I think it was her. No? Okay, well, cool. I just randomly heard a voice talking. Maybe it was my watch? I don't know. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Wee. How do we feel about Alexa's new voice? Did Alexa get a new voice? Why? Also, go put in the VHS. Luckily, my hands are super long. Alright. Bubba! Hey! I remember you! You stepped on a Lego, you stupid piece of shit! Alright, there he goes. I honestly think Poppy tries to outdo the previous chapter every time. I mean, that is kind of the goal. You don't make a game with the goal of making it worse than the last one.
Hey, you hear me? You look kind of lost. I don't want you to die, so...
Like, Chapter 4 is a backstep in terms of atmosphere and graphics, but it's better gameplay.
You can use that battery to open the door.
I really thought that would actually break the game there. Luckily, it didn't. I really need to stop trying to softlock myself.
Did you do that?
Did you just shut up? I don't want to talk about it. I'm a dumbass, okay?
I know you're probably mad at Poppy for not letting you escape.
You think we'll meet Ollie in Chapter 5?
It's you.
Considering the fact that Ollie isn't real,
Mission.
no.
Together.
The puzzles are better in Chapter 3 or Chapter 4?
Looting.
Because I would say Chapter 4 has better puzzles. Mainly because it has less puzzles.
It's the home of catnap.
I mean, Chapter 3 only has one chase, but it is much better than the chases in Chapter 4.
I think now it's just him. Playcare is his church. His hunting
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Wherever he wants it to be. You better get moving quickly. We'll keep in touch. Oh, and by the way, my name is Ali.
Your name is Gregory, mimic, prototype, Steve. I don't want to hear it. Ollie is real, or he is dead? Like, there is a real Ollie. At least there was. Yeah, it's probably the body they found in Elliot's house. Speaking of, it'd be really funny if you couldn't get the achievement for putting in all the VHSs because of this one. If you do not know, this video, how they did it is there is just a floating VHS player above the gondola. And so when you walk in, it just auto puts in a tape. And it'd be really funny if because of that, you can't get the achievement for putting in all the tapes because you didn't put it in yourself. I imagine they accounted for that, but this is the same people who made Chapter 2, so who knows? What if Ollie was the kid they turned into the prototype? No, the prototype is Elliot. That is pretty much confirmed at this point. Like, at least I thought so. Like, the prototype is... The monologue at the end of Chapter 4, I thought pretty much confirmed the prototype was Elliot. Because we know Poppy is Elliot's daughter. That's been confirmed with one of the VHSs. Like, just straight up. Because she says, I miss when you ran this place, Dad. So, we know Poppy is Elliot's daughter. And then the monologue at the end with the prototype kind of, like, it really made it sound like that Poppy was the prototype's daughter. I believe that the prototype is a mix of multiple human souls, like the Master in Fallout 1. I don't think the prototype will be like a hive mind. I wouldn't be against the idea, but I don't know. The prototype's always been referred to as singular, and it's always been a he. So, I don't think he's a hive mind, personally. Because we do know that Elliot Ludwig just randomly, like, disappeared and died. Alright, that's another achievement. Ollie is oddly close to Elliot.
It's me again.
I guess you're not wrong.
Cool place, right?
Okay, so there's a little catnap plush somewhere that plays the CG5 song. I think it's over here, isn't it?
Take the stairs that go under it. There's a really
Yeah, it is.
room in there that powers literally all of Playcare. I can give you a key down there.
Alright, that's an achievement. It's just this loop. I don't know why they didn't play the full song, and it's just a loop of, like, one part of it. You're missing one T for Ollie to be an anagram of Elliot. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance. Okay, I'm gonna press all these buttons. Okay, so they only have one line. Okay, so it's not... it is for all the cutouts. Wasn't CG5 supposed to make a song for the Scoob movie? Was he? I also didn't know there was a Scooby-Doo movie. I imagine that's what Scoob is. There's also a thing about making... Why am I getting a call? Why, Ontario, man? I don't know when Ollie will start yelling at me for taking too long. You are taking too long. But there's an achievement for apparently making him mad by waiting. What is it? Get scolded by Ollie. But it's later in the list. Master Yoda? I was trying to do a Deltarune voice. I wasn't trying to be Yoda. Playtime you are. Taking too long you are. Play or do not. There is no care. Thanks, Ollie, Gregory, Mimic, Prototype, Steve. I was not asking myself that question. How are you, like, supposed to get up here? Like, what is the intended path to this door? Because I always, like, hop over this tree or something. But, like, this doesn't feel intentional. Like, how are you supposed to get up here? There's not, like, a path. Oh, there is a path. I don't want to talk about it. How have I never noticed those stairs? I always felt like this was a really janky way of getting to this door. It's because I genuinely never saw the stairs. Poppy believes this orphan survived 30 years without food or water and still has a child's voice. Truly a genius. Well, it's only been 10 years since the Hour of Joy, to be fair to Poppy. So, like, Ollie's voice, like, I don't know, if she met Ollie when he was, like, 4, like, his voice would have changed, but, you know, he would still be a kid. It's coming from Catnap's vape! Catnap's gonna die of lung cancer! Whatever your name is. I thought it said 30 on the note. No, it's only been 10 years. Because the Hour of Joy was 1995, right? And then, like, the games actually take place in 2005. I thought. Who's your favorite chatter and why is it me? My favorite chatter is the adopted OG phone guy. Rest in peace. He was like my first chatter, and then, yeah, he would show up every now and again. He was truly a legend. He also had the best name ever, the adopted OG phone guy. Like, you can't beat that. Alright. Purple Spanker. We have obtained the Grab Pack 2.0. What happened to him? He just doesn't come to stream, really. Alright, we have to stay in the air for 30 seconds. So, I'm just gonna kind of sit here and badoing myself into the air. I touched the ground, damn it! There we go. Okay, so that's airtime. That also very much ruined our 200 hand usage that we got. So, that will have to be on a different playthrough. Okay. The next VHS, I believe, is in Home Sweet Home. So, we don't have to worry about that for a while. Well, how did I manage that one? I would prefer to not die. Poppy still believes this random orphan she met at most 3 times survived 10 years of murderous creatures, starvation, and dehydration, and still sounded like a happy child. I mean... keep in mind that Poppy also had disappeared for ages. Like, Poppy... Like, we don't know how long Poppy was in her case. But, like, she was gone for a while. Hello, Sans. Good to hear from you. She was in the box for 420, years. Damn. No wonder she was so desperate to get out. Imagine being in the box long enough to be a meme. Okay. Yeah, that opens that. And then you open that. Oh, Why did you undo my thing? Boom. I mean, also, the becoming a toy does change your voice, right? Like, you're not speaking with your true voice. You're speaking with your, like, simulated voice. We see this with Catnap, because his simulated voice is broken. And so, he sounds the prototype. So, Poppy might just think that he's a toy and has the simulated voice that doesn't change. I don't know. P! Can I leave before Ollie talks? That I can. Alright. It is time for Home Sweet Home. There's an achievement for getting through Home Sweet Home without making any wrong turns. I don't know about that one, Chief. So I guess if we fuck up and the game teleports us... Well, actually, I don't know if the game will count it teleporting us as making a wrong turn. I kind of don't think it will, because the point is you're supposed to be able to go either way. It's time to inhale the Catnap vape clouds. It's the best time of any video game, when you get to inhale someone else's vape. A hop, skip, and a leap into Vape Land. Oh! They patched the running thing! I'm not running, but I was holding shift through that portal. Okay, that's interesting. So they've patched the running thing. You ever play Fallout on stream? I've never played a Fallout game. I've never really found the series that interesting. In terms of, like, I never really had a desire to play it. Never vaped, and I don't think I will. I mean, the whole point of vaping is that it's meant to be, like, healthier smoking, but it just isn't. So, like... wait, hold on. Are you gonna talk? Oh, it was that one that talks.
Following recent events, Playtime Co. was asked for any comment regarding the discovery. This is what they had to say.
Okay, so I've already made several wrong turns. So if I load, hopefully it will not count my wrong turns. Okay, so we go left here. My phone is dying, I'll have to go soon. No worries, I sent the pipe stuff in off topic. Cool. I might look after stream. Okay, so we go left. And don't get teleported.
Tragic news this morning as of 9:45 a.m. Local authorities
Left.
report that the body of a young boy has been. Following recent events, Playtime Co. was asked for any comment regarding the discovery. This is what they had to say. Quote,
iPhone or Android? I mean, both of them are fine. I prefer iPhones. Mainly because I care a lot about video. I mean, less so now because I don't film that much with my phone. But iPhones were always like the king of video. You'd get a Pixel for photos and you get an iPhone for video. You need to run. Alright. I don't know what it counts as a wrong turn. Probably that. Fuck. Okay, we're just gonna have to keep loading until I do everything right. But I can still jump at Home Sweet Home? I thought you couldn't jump. Alright. So left. I want to avoid teleports if possible. And then don't go the way Catnap went in the Ollie phone room. Okay, so left, and then right, I think. Even more proof Ollie isn't a random orphan. How could he be contacting us in the vape cloud? Well, Ollie isn't a random orphan right now. The Ollie that Poppy knew at the start was a random orphan.
for any comment regarding the discovery. This is what they had to say.
But, like, Ollie right now is the prototype. You need to run. I do. Whoa. Okay, so don't go that way. No, do go that way. Fuck me. Okay, I hope it doesn't count that. Fuck, what? I couldn't see. I'll get this one later. We can replay the encounter. I just want to get through this.
Despite Playtime's proclamation of Ludwig's innocence,
I bet we get Poppy to explain the Ollie lore in Chapter 5. I mean, Poppy's mad at us. Because we killed Doey. Maybe we could explain ourselves as to why. God, there are a lot more teleports than I realized. That didn't startle me at all. Hi, dumbass! Hop, skip, and a leap to the big feline. Around the world, around the world. Zoe over here tried to assassinate us. Yeah, it's like, it's not our fault, but Poppy is still mad at us. So, can you say hello to my cat, Luna? Hello, Luna. I hope your cat is well. My cat is lazy. I hope your cat is less lazy than my cat.
get up.
Get up. I mean, to be fair, Doey was also mad at Poppy. Like, I don't think Poppy knows what happened to Safe Haven, and doesn't know that Doey hated her. Doesn't know that Doey blamed her. She knocks over my monster cans every night and it wakes me up. Why are you drinking Monster at night? That's a you problem at that point. It's the whole point of Monster is you don't drink them at night. Well, yeah, your cat is just telling you it's time for your can recycle. Hey, we'll actually get to watch this happen this time, because last time I did a thing to skip it. I collect the cans? Okay, well that's fair. Look at him.
Greetings.
I'm so happy you're back.
Welcome to your first day here in Playtime. We're certain that in the days to come you'll find.
Oh, they
your
closed this
family
curtain
here every
too?
bit as loving
I didn't
and
notice
supportive
that.
as your own. Feel free to wander the halls, sit in the mess for lunch, or watch our children play and learn to their little heart's content.
Don't worry about the fact that we're teaching the children how to walk on, like, 5-foot tall stilts. That is coincidentally the same length as Huggy Wuggy's legs. We have no ill intent here.
Every one of you has your part in that future, so should you come back tomorrow feeling unhappy for where you are,
Or what you've done.
worry not, for your supervisor is here and happy to listen. And should you come back years later, your conscience finally getting the better of you.
Have you seen the Chapter 5
May you
tapes? What
descend
tapes?
into the
Like the ones they
dark
uploaded on YouTube?
dust, finding all that awaits you.
Look at those
in
big old chompers.
incomprehensible horrors, each hungry for your return, each
Yeah, I've watched those. Catnap being an iPad kid is one of the funniest things this franchise has ever done. I know it's meant to be fucked up. It's like, you know, conditioning him and all. I couldn't take it seriously the second they showed Catnap just staring at a screen. The second Catnap became an iPad kid, my suspension for disbelief was gone. I was laughing my ass off.
figure your place in the world you'd left.
Oh wow, they don't even let you try to turn towards the end. Like, my mouse isn't doing anything right now. That's interesting. Show me the boy. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good reveal. Look at him. Oh my god, it's so cool. I'm so happy they did this in this chapter. Eat me, big boy. I wish the transition from dream world to real world was a bit better. Like, it's a bit jarring. I like how it suggests that the orphanage was a normal orphanage before Elliot was removed. Yeah. I mean, Elliot, I don't think Elliot is evil. Elliot as prototype, yeah, but like Elliot himself, I doubt he's evil. I think it's more, you know, he was taken care of. Or if Elliot is evil, it was more like trying to save his daughter. Okay, that's mommy. Here's baby Longlegs. You were at the table. Where's daddy? Here he is. No, Playtime was normal company until Lathan and Harley became head executives. Yeah. I mean, I don't think Harley ever was. He was just kind of the scientist guy. Alright, we got our gas mask. We can protect ourselves from the catnap vape. We do have to ride a car. Luckily enough, I was gonna do that anyways, so doesn't really matter that they made it an achievement. Alright. Mario Kart 8! Did that count? I read it. I didn't get an achievement for doing it, though. That's sad. Oh, where's my achievement? The hole in the floor here reminds me of the divorce leads children into the worst places meme. I don't know what that meme is. I am unfamiliar with said meme. Okay. So we also have to find Kissy in Home Sweet Home. Which I don't think will be that hard. It's fucking dark. I'm gonna turn up the brightness a little bit. Because it is feckin' dark. Gamma. Let's go to 70. There we go. Hey, I can actually see a bit more now. I keep hitting F for the flashlight. Okay. Poppy is scary when there's no puzzles. Yeah, Home Sweet Home is more about atmosphere. Like, the music that starts playing here is really good. Okay, so this is where we put the tape. Does anyone know where this tape is? I found it. Okay, so there are 2 tapes in here. Is this the Kevin one?
Subject is stable. Designated 1.
Do we know 1322 is one of the Doughy kids, right? Because Kevin is one of the Doughy kids.
Irregular. We pulled him from the Home Sweet Home just before lights out to perform. What are you doing out of bed? How did you get in here?
Kevin is going to the farm upstate, kid. Kevin's going to the Play-Doh farm upstate. Sorry to have to tell you this. Okay, so that's all that is, I think. I didn't really see another way to go over there. We could go through this hole in the wall. Okay. There's another VHS, in the room where you have to, like, get a battery or a green hand power across or something. Hey, look, it's a Poppy. That's cute. Okay. There's our first battery. Play Care is mostly atmosphere and terror. Yeah, it's Poppy Chapter 3 doesn't have that many threats. It's more about building an atmosphere. Kissy! Hi! You still have your face. Enjoy this feeling. You might not get to experience it for long. Sorry about that. On the bright side, though, I don't die. So, like, I know your sacrifice was worth it. It's time to find battery. I will be lost here for approximately anywhere from 20 minutes to 2 hours. Be advised. If you want to go take a piss, now's a good time to do it. 'Cause I'm gonna die here. My favorite character in Poppy is either Pianosaurus or Catnap. Or Huggy. I do love me a Huggy. Like, good old... You can't go wrong with good old Huggy Wuggy. Like, I appreciate what this place does, atmosphere-wise. However, I won't lie, I do dread Home Sweet Home every time. Because I have zero memory of where to go. I'm going backwards right now. I don't have to go backwards, right? I don't think there's a battery. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's the battery room. This is the stairs we're trying to get up. Where's this last bit? Right! It's Poppy Chapter 3. You look up. I forgot. Duh. Every solution is look up. Is there a battery in one of the cribs or something? I don't remember. The cribs having toys is still very dark. When are you playing Secret of the Mimic? The Russian clone of Secret of the Mimic? What? Is there a different spelling there? Am I missing the joke? Okay, we found our battery. Right, I need to remember to look up. Secret of Mimic. I didn't realize there was no the. Uppies the game, yeah, pretty much. Okay. We also have to get the battery out of the big guy that looks at you without him looking at us. I don't remember where he is. Okay. I'm gonna ride a car There we go. Achievement unlocked. And I don't even have to walk back up there. Hi, Piggy.
Hi there. I'm Piggy Piggy. Let's eat. Roast beef? Delicious. Seared elephant? Yum. Blade unicorn? Hi there. I'm Piggy Piggy. Let's roast beef? Delicious.
Okay. This is the room with the other tape. I love hearing the small characters scream in agony. Yeah, it is pretty fun. I think we all are going to hell. Okay. I'm gonna power this just so it powers the VCR. Do I have to do this yet? Honestly, every monster shouldn't kill you in Poppy Playtime since you have the grab pack hands always up. It looks like stop. I don't think the toys would care. I don't think the toys would be like, oh, we have to obey the law. Okay, so that's the guy. So we have to solve this puzzle. It's like how you should, it's like that one poster, it's like you should tell a mugger no, because they can't mug you without consent. It's like, I don't believe they care. What does that open? I need up. Okay. I hope this doesn't count as you spotting me. Is this where the catnap falls? No. Okay. You played day shift, you're definitely not going to heaven anytime soon. You got a point. Boom! Alright, without being noticed. Hell yeah. Okay, so that's another achievement. We now have our battery. Yeah, I don't think the bigger bodies are gonna care about getting grounded when last time people tried to keep them in their rooms, they ate them all. Wait, what is that? Why have you returned? I forgot my lunch. Forgot my lunchbox. It's a limited edition Spider-Man lunchbox. It's worth a lot on eBay. So I kind of got to get that back. Hi, Huggy. Why have you returned? Who wrote that message? Catnap, because it's written in claw marks. Okay, this is the stairs. I love the music here. It's so good. Boom. Okay. If I were a battery, where would I batter? No, I made that joke in a Poppy video already. Okay, so we have to take this. Damn it. Okay. I love the music here. Oh, it's so good. The atmosphere that Chapter 3 makes really is something special. Chapter 4 wishes. Damn it! Is this what you're supposed to do? Wait, hold on. What if I just power this manually? This is probably a smarter way of doing it. Catnap. Hi. Is the battery in here? Hi, Huggy. Chapter 3, less puzzles, more dread. I mean, I don't know about less puzzles. Chapter 3 has a lot of puzzles, and they're all kind of the same. So, I don't know about less puzzles. Chapter 4 tends to have bigger puzzles, but I feel like Chapter 4 would have less. I dreaded the puzzles a lot less in Chapter 4 than I did in Chapter 3. Like, Chapter 3's puzzles are really boring. Okay, so that opened up over here. I have an idea. Dye your other hand green. Maybe you're onto something with that, actually. That would help a lot. Hide. Hide! Kill, say hello. I'm looking for a vent, aren't I? The catnap vape vent? Ah, the catnap vape vent. Found it. Also, you can see catnap here, but it looks... Oh, okay. Never mind. Wait, why does it just disappear? Where can you see catnap? You can see him in this vent. Maybe I missed him. I probably missed him. But he looked very goofy. Dyed the green hand red. But the red hand doesn't do anything. Other than be the Omni hand, which doesn't do anything. I think I've done everything at Home Sweet Home. We could shoot ourselves with a turret here. I believe there's a turret. Yeah. Okay. Well, do I just go back now? Maybe Catnap's only on the way back? No? I don't know where he is. We should have been allowed to unlock that one door where the Huggy statue is that requires the red hand. Maybe that's a reveal. Like, because I feel like eventually there's going to be one big chase. Like, I doubt they're going to make us run through everything, but I have a feeling we're going to end up back at there. Because that's the entrance. So maybe they will finally let us open that door. That'd be kind of fun. Alright. I think that's most of Home Sweet Home done? Why can't I go up here? That's why. I see. Oh, wow. You're visible. Did I break something? Did I go the... What did I do? Hold on. I think I confused the game, because I just rode Catnap there. What did I just do? I think I went the wrong direction. No, come back. Thank you. I now have to get out of here somehow. I think I'm just supposed to go to the entrance. Yeah, there's the Bobby Bear Hug, dickhead. How do I, like, leave? Bobby, where's the door? Okay, there we go. Like, I think we're just done. Like, I think this door will open and then, like, we could just leave. So I just rode Catnap for no reason. Can I jump down with this car? I can! Yay! Alright. So now we can go in here. Scan. I was a bit worried I soft locked somehow. And now we are in here. This is where we get a turret gun, so we just shoot ourselves with this repeatedly. Thank you. Okay. We are at 45 achievements. Wait, no. Okay, so that opens that. And then... Right, then I go over there. I got stuck here for a while my first playthrough. I'm not proud to admit. Okay, so now... this turret gun lines up with this hand. Why is my wrist hurting? Ugh. I really need to start sitting in my chair properly. Okay, so that does that. We have to then unpull this. Pull this across. Re-pull this. That does that. Boom! Alright. That is Home Sweet Home dealt with. Real quick, I am going to, just check achievements. I'm probably gonna stop pretty soon here. Okay. I don't think there's anything more in Home Sweet Home. You didn't high five the... No, I did. Thank you for the sub, Carter Plays. I'm backy. Hello. Wait, why can't I? No, let me... Come back. I want to get on. Alright. And Home Sweet Home... Is this not the... This is the exit. How did autocorrect turret to irretrievably? I don't know. But we did. It slapped us in the face. Okay. Now it's time for Miss Kissy to hit us in the head and, you know, normal Kissy behavior. There she is. I like how they light her to look blue. No, and then it's Kissy. No. That's such a good thing.
Didn't do anything wrong. We're actually here to help. This place makes her tense. I'm glad that Ollie.
What tense? Future tense? Past tense? Present tense?
Found you at all.
I'm sure he is the reason, Poppy. I'm sure Ollie, Gregory, Mimic, Prototype is the reason. It was like I thought I was dead when I first played, then I realized it's just a pink one. Yeah, they always, whenever they have, like, reveals with... What do we call these guys? What is the genus? What is the genome of this thing? Huggus Wuggus. But, like, whenever they reveal one, they always light them to look like the other one, which is really cool. Like, in the Huggy reveal at the end of Chapter 4, they light him to look pink at first, so you know, initially think he's Kissy. But then, it's not Kissy. Also, I probably could have soft-locked myself there, and that would have been bad. I broke the game. Oh. I broke the game. Where did they go? I need to wave at Kissy. I'm gonna load, because I have to wave at Kissy for an achievement. So, yeah, I'm gonna load real quick. Shadow Realm magic. Poppy put on the invisibility cloak. Alright. For realsies this time. We're done with Home Sweet Home. Poppy Playtime glitchless run level impossible. I don't know if Larceny is still here. Alright, I'm gonna not jump or do anything stupid. Whoa, no! He's good! Don't eat him! No!
They didn't do anything wrong. We're actually here to help. This place makes her tense. I'm glad that Ollie could help you get this far. He's the reason we found you.
I mean, he might be lurking. Okay.
Looks like the train crash hurt us both.
You look fine.
You've been through so much. You deserve an explanation. Come
You're
on.
never gonna give me one, though.
Hey, you'll be okay.
Poppy, I got my limited edition Spider-Man lunchbox. I want to go home. Chat, yet again, keeping track of my own lore better than I am. I had already forgotten about that bit. There's supposed to be a key in here. There isn't, though. Okay, so don't jump on the thing. Just be good.
Listen, I'm not your enemy.
You sure about that?
That's what you need.
Hey, you guys think I'm gonna
Here is bigger
get that
than all
under
of us.
200 hands thing?
I need you.
I don't know. I think we're still under.
Monster.
Let's make sure we don't get that achievement a little bit more.
Tortured us.
You forget we once created a functioning democracy and a detective agency until Sky shut us down. When was the detective agency? Hold on, what?
Do the honors.
Oh, right, all the alt accounts.
Prototype knows we're coming by now. If you try to escape, they'll kill you before you ever reach that front door. He's the reason I was trapped in that.
Look at her tiny little
awful
flashlight.
place
I've
for
never
so
noticed
long.
that. That's adorable.
No
She has like a tiny
idea
flashlight.
things he's done. Let me help you kill him. Let me help you save everyone. We've all.
Oh
seen
god, I am in her
how
head.
you are.
Oh, Kissy, no!
Mommy, you freed
Kissy! Kissy, no, 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 Kissy, I am in her mouth, Kissy,
The
no!
obstacle the prototype has placed against us.
First time actually catching a stream, I'm already confused. Oh, you're getting the proper experience. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Bye, friends. Wait, I don't want to ride it with you. I just want to... I'd have to wave goodbye at Kissy.
Hey, it's me again. It seems like Poppy explained everything now.
Kissy took her name too far.
Now the plan from here is pretty simple. We need to restore power to the gas production.
Alright, we got the achievement for waving at Kissy. More of a high five, but
You should be able to
I'm
find
glad you're still alive somehow.
around the porch. Grab
Okay.
it and plug it in underneath the statue.
We need our power, whatever you want to call these. They're not really power nipples. The power nipples are something else. What's with the music? I don't think there used to be music here. This is the evil endings of Day Shift coming out. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever do anything with that.
Remember that generator you turned on inside of Home Sweet Home? Well, that was a backup generator for just that building. And every building should have one.
Until Mr. Light hits it with pencil crayons.
Home's backup power and routed it here.
That's great, Gregory. Ollie, mimic prototype.
But where to go next? Everywhere is pretty dangerous around here. That playhouse especially. Yuck.
That playhouse especially, you say. But I want to go in.
Is probably the school. Catnap usually leaves that place alone.
What are my predictions for Chapter 5? I don't really have many. I feel like it's probably going to be broken. Just, like... they made a chapter in a year again. Which... I don't know. My hope is that they were developing Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 simultaneously. And Chapter 5 actually got more resources than Chapter 4. And maybe that's the reason Chapter 4 turned out the way it did. It was less the development time and more they were putting stuff towards Chapter 5. Because Chapter 5 seems like it's going to be more important than Chapter 4 was, just story-wise. I really don't want to do Miss Delight right now. I think I'm gonna go open up the school and then call it for today, because we've already been going 3 hours. Where am I going? School. What's the school look like? That. Alright, here we go. Time to learn. Hey, look, it's Boxy. Alright. This should give a save. No? Boom. Okay. I think I'm good for today. Real quick, I'm just gonna open Chapter 4. I'm not gonna play it. I just want to see if they've done anything else to the menu. Yeah, just real quick, I'm going to take a peek. Because, you know, peeking is fun. Yes, yes, Chapter 4 will kill you. This is a threat. Okay, so I just have the same menu. All this looks the same. It doesn't have the control scheme thing that Chapter 3 now has, which is interesting. Cool. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go. We got 46 out of 100. Pretty good. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. I love when the settings menu is different in every chapter. Yeah, I really don't know why they didn't unify them. Like, Chapter 3 and 4 could share pretty much the same menu. It's not like Chapter 4, like, has settings that Chapter 3 really doesn't, I don't think. I don't know. Weird things. Nature of making the games all different and not actually, like, you know, chapters of the same game. Stream tomorrow? I have no idea. It'll depend on what I'm doing and how I'm feeling. Because I also don't want to burn myself out of Poppy, you know, the week before Chapter 5 comes out. Anyways, yeah, schedule does not exist. I've already streamed 2 days. That's normally all I do. But I might do another one, depending. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Adios.